time you talked to the podium?
Sure, it's been a little minute, honestly.
Okay. Well,
Pete talked about it being a big day for you. Sorry, Jane. Being a big day for you, being out there with the ones and getting that experience. What's that been like for you working with Jamal and Quandre and all those guys?
Honestly, it's pretty cool because you playing with guys you just see on TV or play with them on Madden. So just being out there with them and just learning new things from them and just learning how much communication goes into playing football. It feels good to be out there with them.
Did they bark at you a little bit today?
Not really, but usually during practice and stuff, we'll have side talks and stuff okay, they'll just give me a signal or something or what to do on this play and stuff like that. Because sometimes the offense may go fast or something, but other than that, they've really been cool vets. All the vets in the room just been embracing the rookies and uplifting us and make sure we do our job.
We've seen you show up at practice, but what do you hope you showed today that maybe wasn't as evident in the last week?
Sure, really, I don't know. I just, keep working every day. Coach Scott, Coach Pete, Coach Hurt, Coach Shed, just the guys, Coach Asai, they just make sure every day we find something new to work on. So just throughout this week, I've been finding new things to work on. Or if I didn't do it right the first day I want to work on something, I make sure the next day I keep working on it just so I can perfect it and get better at it.
Did they say you didn't catch that one interception?
Oh, yeah, I think I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I picked it off. So, but on the stat sheet, it may not show up, but sure, I just feel like I did. But one day, when the game actually count, sure, it'll be on there.
What were you thinking on the touchdown where it looked like you made a good play and all of a sudden the ball just falls to him? What was going through your head?
I was honestly, I thought I did a good job. I mean, it was still good coverage, but, you got to finish the play. And I was just thinking the ball may have went out of bounds or something, or I was just looking, and the next thing I turn around, and he's laying on the ground like this with the ball, and I was like, oh, wow. So it was just, a good play, though.
We've heard both quarterbacks talk about your ability to cover some of the fastest guys on the field. How much of that is speed? How much of that is just instinct that you revert back to from being a wideout if you're covering like DK?
Well, shoot, really, I just feel like speed my greatest asset. I ran track my whole life, played football my whole life, and, just throughout the whole process of getting here and just getting faster, and then throughout the whole combine process, you always train for 40s and stuff like that. So I just felt like all that speed just carried throughout the years, and now it's just I can show it to the world and show it to my teammates too. So it's pretty cool, being a fast guy on the team and just being able to run with, an Olympian with Marquise Goodwin, and then with a stallion like DK, that dude a beast. So it feels good to be able to keep up with those guys.
How much does that help confidence too? Like seeing guys of that speed caliber at this level and knowing you're there with them and all of that.
It helps a lot. Whenever you look at a player and that's a great cornerback, at practice they go against great receivers. So it's going against DK, Tyler Lockett, Marquise, Freddie, all those guys, and being able to work with them and knowing if I do my job versus them on Sunday, it'll make it a lot easier. So just going against them has been a lot of help.
Up with Marquise a bunch in practices. What's that like, speed on speed with you two?
I just know against him I got to get on my high horse because, I'm a fast guy too, but that dude's a different speed too. So just going against him, I just make sure I just stay disciplined to my technique and just try to get my hands on him too since I got long arms.
Did you get to connect with Richard Sherman before the game at all?
I haven't talked to him yet, but whenever I moved from receiver, I used to watch him and Jalen Ramsey highlights all the time because those were like the two guys that would always hold my favorite receivers when I was a receiver. So when it was time to just move positions, I would always watch Richard. And just one day, hopefully, I do get to talk to him. He is a Seahawks great, like a legend in here. So,
Tariq, how comfortable do you feel at this point, making the move to the pros, getting up to speed at this level, the technique they ask you to have here? How has the process kind of come along for you?
It's been pretty smooth. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. As a rookie, you just got to find your way. And as much as the coach is trusting to me, I just, keep trying to buy in and just knowing that you just got to trust the process. And whenever they always ask what you working on today or this day, I just try to, keep pounding the rock, just keep pounding on it and just make sure that every day I just keep getting better. And the more and more I do that, the more and more comfortable I feel. And the more my teammates trust in me, too, and then I just feel even more comfortable.
Is this maybe more than you expected, running with Goodwin, running with the ones, running with Metcalf? What did you expect?
Sure. I mean, Honestly, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous because, shoot, before the whole draft, I was just hoping, at least I got to be on DK team instead of going against him. So, but just being able to practice versus him is a lot of fun. And it's kind of different because I used to watch Hard Knocks too, and I thought training camp would be a lot yelling and cussing. But the coaches here are amazing, and they're pretty cool.
You've still been a cornerback for a fairly short time. What's gone into your developing your next play mentality? You had a couple plays today, and you bounced back and did pretty well. What's gone into developing that mentality for you?
True. I just like have a next play mentality. Really, you're only good as the next play you make. So of course I may go make a PBU or something like that, but if I ain't doing it, on a consistent basis or something, then it ain't something like, But as long as I just keep having next play mentality and keep working and just keep doing the good things, then shoot, it just builds a lot of confidence too. And even if you do something bad, it just helps too, just because, you got other plays to make. And one play, sometimes it may dictate the game, but as long as you do good on that one play that can actually help the team win, then that's all that matters.
Where'd you get the shirt?
Target is the one right around the corner. Yeah, so when I first got here, I went to Target a little bit, and I didn't pack all my stuff. I was running short on some gear, so the shorts too. So I just went in here and got like an outfit.
Did you get it because you like the shirt or like the band?
Shoot, I just like the shirt really, but I mean it's cool though. I mean I haven't really listened to Rolling Stones before, but as long as they keep making shirts like this, I'll wear it.
Us old guys will make you a playlist.
Oh yes sir, send it. Apple Music.
I've been playing some Rolling Stones, but.
Oh yeah, that's all good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.